How it do, how it be, how it is. Welcome in and welcome back. We end this thing. We are mid-combat with some very high-level warlocks, actually. Some fighter warlock furbolgs from the Hypocrites of the Church of Death. They have come to collect one pod, no last name. Very excited. Already, pod's in a force cage. Anarium was in a force cage, managed to escape. Eshna was briefly taken out of the fight, but we'd be coming back in at the beginning of the turn. Levy has been banished and is arguing with a minor celestial that Eshna has reprimanded before, an ongoing bit. I am Sir Feffers, the humble dungeon master here on the Long Shot community. I'm very excited. We have 3 weekly campaigns, my friends. Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Looking forward to a couple of announcements coming up as to some guest appearances that will be happening on Void Scourge, which is on Saturday. But for now, if you want to catch up with any of these fantastic campaigns that we have going on weekly, you can head over to the YouTube Jake and Feffers, as well as join our community so you can see some visuals that we've got lined up that I use for my DMing on the Discord. Our community is as wholesome as it is chaotic. What else? The fantastic That Dorky Cosplayer is not available for tonight, unfortunately, but we truck onwards. Our fantastic monk will be missed. Our monk warlock. Very excited. Yeah, we are in the realm of Amirda. Ben, talk about
Hello.
you for me, and then pass it along.
Hi, my name is Ben Brainard. You can find me on the internet and also at your local Ralph's. I'm playing Thylo Match, the Order of Scribes High Elf Wizard, and also Rune Knight Fighter. I spent all of last session playing chess. I like to learn stuff. Anyway, whole party's in a fight right now. I have no idea about that. We'll see what happens. You know, I don't like fighting. Taylor.
Hi everyone, I'm Taylor and Tracy. You can find me absolutely everywhere as Taylor and Tracy. I run the LARP called Heinefall. Check it out, heinefall.com. Sometimes they make content. Not a lot right now, but sometimes they do. I'm too busy writing. I play Eshna, Circle of the Stars Druid. And, you know, her baby's gone. She's gone. I don't know where she went. So she's about to get real angry, which I'm real tired. So this will be frustration angry Eshna, which will be great. I'll pass it up to Jake.
Hello, I'm Critfail Jake. You can on TikTok and Instagram. Playing Anarian, the Twilight Cleric. He's just doing his best. This fight, his magic doesn't seem to work because warlocks are jerks. So when all else fails, go for a big smack, and he ended the session with a 69 damage hit to the dome.
Yeah.
Nice. So he's in his dark form. So he angry.
Yeah, and finding you can wield it.
Yeah.
Some more interesting surprises may be coming up, but we'll reveal that when we get to it. George.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like a weird coloring on my monitor, but for some reason every once in a while Jake's beard looks red to me. It's entertaining.
That's what that feels like, Jake.
Is it when I switch to?
That's what it is. That right
when
there.
I switch screens to suddenly not dark mode.
Yeah.
Windowed.
It's like the rest of your hair stays dark, like real dark, but then this just goes bing.
Yeah, got a little red in there.
I can attest
Weird.
he has a lovely chestnut overall.
Yeah,
Love
something
it.
like that.
Well, hi, I'm GoodGriefGeorge. You can follow me on Instagram and on here, and much like Taylor, I do a lot less content online nowadays. I make content here with Feffers, and I also make content. I'm going to be starting making content with ADH Adventures real shortly with Avatar. I'm going to have an Avatar summer series on this channel, and there's 1 or 2 things I haven't finalized yet, but I've got more things in the works as well. So I am staying busy, so that's fun. I'm also a traveling GM. I go to a lot of different conventions and play a lot of different games that, like, I'll be a guest at MomoCon running Avatar Legends. I'll be running Avatar Legends for at Gen Con for Magpie Games, and I hope to be doing that for Dragon Con as well. So I'm doing all kinds of stuff offline. So if you want to play the game, just contact me and follow me on Instagram, and that's what happens. I'm playing Pod. Pod got stuck in a force cage last game, and Pod was thinking about potentially just like going with these people to do the repercussions, but then the charm happened, and then the battle. So here we are, just wondering where our wizard is.
Like a lamb to the slaughter, Pod. George, I can yeah, sure, take me away. I'm the way.
I don't think Pod would be against that.
You're making an excellent point.
We would have been fine if they didn't have legendary resistance against my charm. I got them both.
You did. I had to burn 2. I had to burn 2 from 1 spell. Frustration. All right. So it is the top of the round, but first, we're gonna cut over to Thylo real quick, just real fast. Thylo, you have been catching up slowly and thinking about the whole Dragon Chest game, and you're like, yeah, that was cool. All right, I'm looking forward to getting back to the party and figuring out these answers. Got to find my dad. And out from the bushes of one of the along one of the trails, this young man just crumples down, sees you, and goes, "You're orange! You're the one!" And he runs up to you and grabs you and goes, they need your help. My name's Seven, and you gotta come with me. Your friends are in danger. It's all going so wrong. Come on. He starts like dragging you. He's like, come on. Your friend sent me. We gotta go!
Okay.
All right, back over to the combat. Pod, you're up first with some of these hypocrites on deck, and then an Aryan.
Yeah, sure. I use my bonus action to move. Pod is just sitting cross-legged currently, just moving the hammer. I'm sorry, the meat tenderizer.
Sure.
Over to one of the creatures. Let's say the one that's on Eshna.
Okay.
Sure, the one that's on Eshna. Swing! Oh, with a 19 on the die. So 28 to hit.
Ooh, that hits.
Yes, it does. That's a 6 and a 3, 9, 14 force damage.
14 force damage heard.
And as much as I would love to do anything else, nothing can get in or out of this cage, so. Ba-da-ba-da.
All right.
Oh man.
Okay, very good. The one that is on Anarian looks to you with a sense of, okay, now I'm actually going to take this seriously, because if you remember last time, you just appeared behind them with the unfurling of the wings, and even the dude has a crazy high AC.
Shield.
Yeah, and he cast shield, and you busted right through it and did 69 damage. Nice. And so you see him he is bloodied. He's looking around at like, what the hell have we been getting ourselves into? And you watch as he begins tearing away at this tattoo that he's got under his fur, and casts Ascending. And then so Ascending first, and he goes, "We're gonna need some backup. But we found them. We found him. Sorry. Them." One of these days.
Coward.
Oh, he's not going anywhere. He's not going anywhere.
Yeah, he's calling for help like a little limpy boy.
Okay. Darting forward, he's going to swing on you with his glaive.
And I'm
Dirty
gonna get out
30
of
to
this.
hit.
Oh my gosh.
Does it though?
Does it?
Silvery barbs.
You son of a bitch. Oh no.
I like to imagine like he just goes to swing and then you just glitter right in his face. Pocket sand.
It's a critical failure.
Oh, whoopsie.
Oh.
Bummer.
I hate that. Let's see. The glaive swings wide, and
It's the forge cage and breaks it.
I'm gonna say hits the force cage, but then the glaive breaks. So I'm gonna rid him of his +3 glaive.
Oh my.
That's gonna be that.
Dirty 30. Are you sure about that?
Anarian, you're up.
Oh, good. After that delightful display, Anarian, I still have my spirit shroud up, so he's not gaining back any hit points.
Correct.
He just leans in. Go ahead. Call for help. Did you honestly think that you could contain me? Stenisa? I will cut you down, and no one will remember you or mourn your passing. And then I'm gonna swing.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, if you want to roll an intimidation off of that, that's fun too.
I'm gonna say no. He is making
Alright.
a history check on that name.
All right. We'll be doing. That is also a 19 on the die, plus 31 to hit.
31 to hit. All right, you clock him.
All right. 3d8 of 48, 46, plus 12, plus another 5.
Just vibing with his music right now.
Yee.
Here I am. I pick up like at most 2 dice whenever I have to roll anything I ever do.
Okay.
53 damage.
Whew.
One day I'll make a character that lets me roll more.
You crack against the guy's chest, and you see one of the shoulders just almost tear off. It dislocates so hard, and he goes, "I know that name. What is that name?" What is
And
that name?
as last time when I swung, the star on my mace was a bright white blue with tendrils of blackness. This time, the black is starting to consume the star even more, so it's getting darker.
Okay. Yes. Yes. Excellent. Is that your turn?
I'm gonna roll for my temp HP.
Nice.
Oh, and because it's my bonus action, and I can, and for dramatic effect, I'm gonna lift off the ground. Despite my flightless skeletal wings, I can fly regardless.
It doesn't make any sense. He shouldn't be able to fly.
just as menacing as I can possibly
Oh,
be.
absolutely.
His
Absolutely.
skeletal wings are flightless. He shouldn't be able to fly.
They're skeletal in nature. Aerodynamic science is failing
In a
me.
world of magic, how is this possible?
Ignoring the constellations and the giant flail that has a shooting star in it and stuff like that. It's like
Beginning to understand why there's no physicists.
It's like really yeah, there's a physicist out there, just no one likes him, and he realizes most of his shit just gets easily broken by magic.
This whole thing really is just, this doesn't exist in our world, but it should somewhere.
Yeah, well, it applies, but half the time it doesn't, and which is just infuriating for him. He's laughed out of most circles.
Physics, yes, a very interesting theory.
Physics, useless.
Gravity flies. What was that? I can't hear you as I'm levitating away.
Strong hypothesis, that one.
Okay, the other one, you watch, first he is going to cast this cursing mark on pod.
Oh, you can't.
He's in a box.
I'm in a box. or maybe let's find out, because what I recall is nothing can get in and out of it that's magical.
Yeah.
Nothing can pass through it that's magical.
Well, I mean,
Go in or out of it.
We can't see pod, right? We can't.
You can see
See
pod.
them?
You can, yeah. It's a
Oh, you
solid
can?
barrier,
Okay.
but it's it's not opaque.
Oh.
Let me double check.
Because if they can't see them, then sometimes that takes away the ability to do
It says,
the spell.
okay, so it says it prevents any matter from passing through it and blocking any spells cast into or out from the area.
Well, that's pretty complete.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right. That changes.
In putting him in the box, they put him in the safest possible place they could have.
Yeah.
Good news,
Do
everyone!
anything to him.
I'm gonna come out unscathed!
Yeah, actually, so
In an hour, you'll be ready to fight.
Yeah,
You'll
hang
be
on.
ready to go.
yeah, okay. So realizing they're in a really tough spot, Homie is going to drop the cage so that he can mark you,
Okay.
which says volumes.
Can he just drop it? Because it's not concentration, so he can't just... He would have to dispel it. Or do something like that to get rid of it, because concentration
I
is all he
believe
can
you
drop.
can.
But this isn't concentration, so it's immediate and it lasts for 1 hour. So he would actively
It
have to
would-
get rid of it.
It would say in the spell if, like, how they can drop it, like taking an action to drop or a bonus action to drop.
Let's see.
I would have to agree with Jake on this. It doesn't say anywhere that you can drop it.
Oh, and it can't be dispelled by Dispel Magic.
Yeah.
Well, Feff really pickled himself here.
What? Hang on. That doesn't make any mechanical sense. Sorry.
That's what you get for using 7th level spell.
On a 12.
That's what you get for playing spellcasters. Only do melee so we can cast spells on them all the time.
Yeah.
Wow.
He finds it distasteful.
Yeah. I don't like the taste of this. Okay, well, fine. Stay in your box.
I was going to let you out. Have it your way.
Interesting. Huh. Okay. This.
Somebody didn't read the entire spell.
Somebody didn't think he. Okay.
I have a big head and little arms. Master.
Oh no. Yeah, you can't.
Yeah, I really
normally
did puzzle. I
dismiss a
really
spell.
did puzzle myself here. Okay.
Wait, so that means if I'm feeling like I need to rest, I can just Misty Step back into my box and then heal myself and then Misty Step back out. I have a sanctuary inside my sanctuary.
Mr. Anarian, sir, you need a wisdom save of 19 as
Oh no, not a
as-
wisdom save.
as the hypocrite casts fear upon you.
Can't
Good
Assuming
luck.
assuming you can be
Weird.
frightened. I don't know if you can be. But neither does Homeboy.
I probably can, but I'm literally in a bubble that breaks fear. But that's okay because it's a 15 plus 10, 25.
Okay. And as a bonus action, Homeboy will go invisible. Let me check that
Which
off.
one?
The one
Which
that is
one?
closest to you.
Ha ha ha! Not invisible from me, bitch.
Nice. Let's go.
Correct.
I mind spiked him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Marking off the hidden step. Okay. Which brings us to Ashna.
Wait, when does Silo come in?
Oh, I wrote down pod. Stupid.
Interesting.
I should
I'll
be
go,
going
I'll go
last
twice in
of
a round.
once.
That's fine.
Yeah, Thilo. Dragged, kicking and screaming if necessary. You begin to hear the sounds of combat. It's looking like a very heated and close battle. You get there just in time to watch one of them turn invisible. You know there are two of them. Very high level casters.
Well, I guess I'm fighting.
Okay.
That was my roll to see if
I
I was...
appreciate that. I appreciate that die roll. And what number it gave you.
It was a 20. Which is like cool because now I'm gonna fight, but also not cool because I just wasted a nat 20 on deciding whether or not I will be acting.
Yeah. The prices we pay for our RP.
Okay, how far away from everything am I right now?
Let's say you're rounding that corner. You're about 60 feet away from, let's say, Pod, which is kind of the centerpiece of this fight. Sit there and look pretty,
Okay.
Pod.
Just start shifting into different
Yeah.
things to try to distract them from.
Turn into my orc.
Got it. Okay, got it. Got it. Yeah, absolutely.
What species
Um,
are these people again? These
Furbolgs.
creatures? Furbolgs. That's right, furbolgs. Yeah, I've got a furbolg.
Turn into a sexy furbog lady and
Ah, yes, the zealots. Why do you keep trying to flirt with zealots? Pod, why?
What's happening to Eshna right now?
Psychic Lance, I believe, if I remember.
I was
correctly.
just incapacitated for a moment, but
Yep.
I'm shaking it off right now and about to. But otherwise, I am totally fine.
Okay. Alright, so Pod's in a box.
That's in a box.
It's a pod in a box.
There's two guys, one of them just turned invisible.
Yep.
Anarian looks like a demon
Yeah, I mean,
skeleton thing.
fallen angel. You know.
Cool.
kind of things fallen angels would specify on.
Eshna, for the most part, looks like she's fine. Pod's in a box, and
And
we
Levy's just
can
gone.
get into an. Yeah, well, if I can't see Dorky, if I can't see Levy immediately, I'm assuming someone in the party knows where she is more than I do. I was playing chess. Is there room in Pod's box for a second person?
No, it is like a coffin, a very tight knit box. That's a weird question.
Yeah. If it was two small creatures, then yes.
Okay, well that's fine then. I suppose. I am going to, I guess, dash. I'm pretty far away.
Okay.
Yar. I am gonna, I'm gonna dash
Okay.
up to right behind Pod. Pod in his cage. Pod in the cage. And
They put baby in a
yeah, I'm
box.
just gonna post up there.
Nobody puts baby in a corner.
Yeah.
I'm putting baby in a corner. I'm baby. I
I can see George being like, "How dare you take that title from me?" I can see it. He's like, "How dare? I'm baby. I want to be baby."
I am the one and only mustachioed baby.
Baby with a mustache. So it's big, medium-sized.
Okay, yeah.
Baby with a mustache. It's terrifying.
And everyone's like, how is it somehow cute though?
This is terrifying.
If I go to
I'm-
large size, then I'll just be a titan.
Stay in the box.
yeah, I'm just gonna run up to Pod and kind of just shield up and then get right behind Pod.
Oh, hey. Hello.
I have no idea what's going on right now. Some kid just grabbed me and pulled me here?
Yeah, that was one of our friends. It's alright. You're here now. I'm really glad you're here.
Great. I'll get you out of the box.
Yeah, well, I hope so.
Fuck it. Why not? I gotta use it at some point. Action surge.
Okay. And you're back in it.
Big, quick, deep breath. Dimension door.
You're trying to go into the box?
Oh no. A willing creature within 5 feet of me is allowed to come with me.
All right. Pod needs a wisdom saving throw of 15.
Oh, you don't have to touch me in order to do it?
You just have to be within 5 feet. I read it to make sure.
Yeah, so I need it's a charisma saving throw, right?
For the box, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure before I do that, because a wisdom saving throw I would love
Oh, it's a
to do.
charisma saving throw of 19.
Awesome.
See what happens when you
Awesome.
make me check my work.
Really glad I decided to tell you to let me roll my +1 instead of my +5. Let's go ahead and 19, huh? Mm-hmm. Oh, there's a 20 on the die!
Let's go. Pod is in.
Pod is in. Pod is pissed.
Okay.
Where are we
Excellent.
dimension dooring to?
Yeah, good question. Where's he at?
That's a really good. I should have
In
thought
the
about
other
that.
box. No.
Yeah!
Watch his life performance better.
Teleportation.
Watching DMA. I'll be here all week.
I'm just gonna move you like 10 feet forward, so you're within 5 feet
Okay.
of, like, on either side of the bad
Hang on,
people.
I'm just realizing this is not gonna work. So I have to be the one to use the teleportation spell. Because spells cannot be cast into or out of the area of force gauge.
Oh, yeah. Damn. All right. Thylo, real quick, make an intelligence check.
I'm good at those.
I'm gonna say if you succeed in this intelligence check, you would know that. Otherwise, you cast and it
19.
fizzles. 19? Okay, you would know that this force cage, you're not able to effectively teleport him out, so you still have your action.
Well, rat's pajamas. How about that?
This force gauge is really...
This force cage is
Setting us for a
hurting
whirl.
everyone as a whole, DM included.
And I just
should-
wasted a nat 20, so it's great. All right. Can I use that on my next roll? No,
No,
can't do that. All
you're
right.
great. But you're handsome, and you look good.
I have to
You
ask.
just keep sitting there and looking pretty. Yeah, just like that.
Great. Okay. Well, in that case,
I miss Levy.
you said that Inari International are in rough terrain.
Yes. Difficult terrain. Yeah.
No, you know what? We're not even gonna do that. We're just gonna. I pull the reload the arm move, and you see a small crossbow come out of the sleeve. Bonus action. Giant's might.
Okay.
Crossbow comes out of sleeve. Thylo grows to 15 feet tall. And the one
Actually,
guy that's still
you
visible.
can see the invisible dude, and he's just like,
And the one guy that's still visible Crossbow is pointed directly at his head.
Okay.
Well, someone's backup got here first, and I'm firing.
Ballista. It's just a giant ballista.
That is 24 to hit.
24 hits.
Cool. So that's that plus another d6 because I'm giant. That's 11 magical piercing.
Heard. Okay. I like it.
That's and I get a first level spell slot. Thanks.
Oh, look
chat.
at you. Wow.
Wow.
Look at chat. Look at chat being the best.
Yeah.
Thanks,
I
Beta.
already used one, so thanks. Anyway, that's my turn.
All right. Eshna, you're up. With 7 on deck.
Wait. Okay. Ashna comes out baffled, sees the one disappear. Angry as all hell. She's not even saying nothing. It's just the motherly look of disapproval as I bonus action and I fire off an arrow right at the invisible one.
Okay.
That's going to be 16 plus... Where is that move? 16 plus 10, 26 to hit.
26 hits.
It's going to be 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 radiant damage.
15 radiant damage. Heard.
And as the streaking light of the arrow goes through the head of where this invisible man is, and it just kind of phases through doing the damage, gets between where the two of them are, and then shatter just erupts from the pinpoint of that arrow.
Nice.
And I need both of them to make a Constitution saving throw.
One of them is going to try to counterspell.
No. That's sad. Okay.
Oh, are they?
I don't think I
Countering
roll
my
anything for counterspell,
I do.
right?
I do. If assuming Thylo is counterspelling. You watch
How
the
cool
one
is
that
what's
you
about
can
to
see
happen?
begin to. It's a lot of damage. Shatter is bonkers.
4d8 damage to both of them.
I can almost guarantee that the other one will counter your counterspell, though. Because he didn't use shield.
Mm.
Yeah, but how many spell slots have they got left?
And it'd be
We're on,
using both of their
I
reactions.
mean, if they're
Yeah.
just warlocks, then I guess they're running out of spell slots because they only have
2,
4 or less.
4 or less. Oh, yeah.
But this is also we're on round 4, if not 5.
Yeah.
Let's see. Counterspell, Force Cage,
One of
Psychic
them.
Lance,
Yeah. Another Force Cage.
another Force Cage.
And one of them has
Guys,
used 2 legendary resistances. The other one
I'm
has
just
used
counter-
one.
Two banishing smites.
I was gonna counterspell.
So this is going to be potentially one of the last spell slots, if not the last one. So yeah.
So you counterspell.
yeah.
Okay. The counterspell fizzles. Shatter goes off.
Yes. Con saving throw from the two of them. Gotta beat an 18.
Well, one makes the 18 with a dirty 20. The other one rolls a 6.
Alright, I'm gonna use my last reaction to subtract 6 from the dirty 20.
Oh, it's so grimy.
And that is the last of my Wane and Woe. Last of my Cosmic Omen.
Damn it. Okay. All
gonna
right.
be
So he
4,
still takes
5,
the
6, 7,
damage.
8,
Damn.
9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 20 of whatever that damage type is. 20 thunder damage to both of them.
Understood.
And that will be my turn.
All right, very good. 7. Doing his best. Low level ranger. Pops a crit.
Woo!
Okay, dice. I see how it is.
Not the second
They
time
have
this
chosen
was
their side.
Okay.
It's the second hit this game.
From 7?
Please do 7 damage
Yeah.
again. Oh no, it would be more damage because it's crit.
Yeah.
You got to do 77 damage then. Let's go that.
77!
13 damage to the one.
No, it at least has to be 14. Come on.
Oh, we got a +1 modifier. Oh, there it is. Nice. 14.
Yeah, there we go. 14. Woo!
All right, very good. Top of the round with Paw.
So this creature's kind of over here, right? And I'm talking to Eshna as I kind of like move the sword roughly where the creature is.
Yeah, a little to the left, right there.
I'm definitely rolling a disadvantage to hit this guy.
Yeah.
But that's okay. So 13 and 11. So does a 20 hit?
20 just hits.
Whew. Okay. Wow. A swing with the meat tenderizer.
All right.
Hits them for not a whole lot of damage. 15 force damage.
Death by meat tenderizer.
Death by muted.
You see the meat tenderizer just, and then the bloodied creature falls to the ground. Just what emerges from invisibility is this flattened fur ball, just this mat of fur,
There's
all
blood
messed up. Yeah.
on the tenderizer. Like, yes. Precisely what it's supposed to do.
Okay. All right. Is that your turn?
We did it!
You got one of them.
Thanks, Eshna. That's my turn.
Okay. That leaves us with the other hypocrite who still has action surge. Excellent. First thing first.
That's my thing.
It's a universal thing, okay? This thing can be passed around.
Oh, it says right here in the rules that only PCs get action surge and counterspell.
All right, time to pull out my 8th level spell. I'm gonna roll to see who gets this.
Oh, goody.
Anarian. You need a DC 19 intelligence saving throw.
All right.
Oh, tell me it's feeble mind. Tell me it's feeble mind.
Oh, it's feeble mind. It's 100% feeble mind. He's done this to me before.
I rolled, man. I rolled.
Before I do this, I'm gonna dish out my my temp HP to the party over this past turn that I forgot to do. 16 to Eshna. 13 to Pod, and 17 to Philo.
I'm also dishing out 4d6 psychic damage.
You get advantage. You get advantage.
Either way, the damage is dealt. 15 psychic damage.
I'm scared.
I even included 7 in this one, man.
That was a 15.
15. Do we have a counter spell?
I already used my reaction.
You blast the mind of a creature that you can see within range, attempting to shatter its intellect.
Jake got inspo.
Oh,
What?
chat!
You got inspo from
Roll
chat.
it again!
That missed my dice roller.
My music went bleh. Come back.
That was a 2.
Oh, good try, chat. Good
Thanks,
try.
chat.
Good try. Good.
What's
good
really
hustle.
sad is on my dice right next to 2 is 20, and it was just like, meh. Like, oh, okay.
On a failed save, the creature's intelligence and charisma score becomes 1. The creature can't cast spells, activate magic items, understand language, or communicate in any intelligible way. The creature can, however, identify its friends, follow them, and even protect them. You can, like, get in the way.
They still know who I'm fighting.
At the
and
end
I
of
still have a heckin' mace.
At the end of every 30 days, the creature can repeat its saving throw against the spell.
Hey guys, I'm gonna need one of those fruits if that's cool with y'all.
Anaria, in your mind, you feel it just slipping away from you.
So with that, the grit that the side of Asenasa had in the dark form gets ripped away.
Ooh.
And the darkness fades, the wings disappear, and Anarian, back to his normal form, hangs limp in the sky, still flying, but just falls limp.
Vicious.
Is it my turn now?
No, I've got
Okay.
action surge and a bonus action to get through.
Okay.
Invisibles with the bonus action. Limps sideways. Gosh, I don't have much left.
Can they use the invisible more than once per long rest?
The invisible.
That's a racial feature of the Furbolg, and I think you can only use it once. And
No,
they've-
he's got a bunch of charges. Features and traits. Let me double check. You might be right. I don't think you are, but I will check. No, says nothing about that.
Okay. Yeah. No, it's
Yeah, no, it's a good question. As a bonus action, you can magically turn invisible 6 times per long rest. This lasts until the start of your next turn, or until you attack, making a damage roll. Oh, so I'm gonna attack and then turn invisible. Oh, interesting. Or force someone to make a saving throw. That's a nice caveat. Okay, action surge. You watch as he takes out a strange knife. And he's going to take it, and he's going to twist it, and you watch as it starts giving off this bright white light. And this gram kind of begins forming around him, and begins moving upwards. And the almost kind of like becoming this massive halo across, kind of nestled on the mantle of the shoulders. And he starts to fly upwards. And then he turns invisible. He moves up about 10 feet before becoming invisible. It's safe to say that he continues to move a bit more. That is the end of that turn. Anarian, your turn.
Sorry, how? He has a minus 10 feet to his movement speed.
No,
so you know.
Thank you.
So is the light still there?
No.
Okay. Let's see here. Just
Oh, Doma, who gets the health? Feff gets 3 HP. I like it. Thank you.
okay. So it doesn't say. It says I can't cast spells. What about spells that I'm already concentrating on?
I think you would lose concentration.
It doesn't say you lose concentration though. I feel like if you did, it would specify, because it makes a point of saying everything else.
I'm gonna say you can't even communicate. Concentration is not a wisdom thing. Feels very much like a willpower thing. I'm gonna say you lose concentration.
I'm just gonna check.
Okay. Nyx, what's up? Oh yeah, the inspiration is on cooldown.
No, it's just I have to make my con save like regular, and if I succeed, I get to keep concentration.
Where are you getting that information?
From the just general consensus of everyone who's...
All right, fuck it. I'll allow it. So what's up? You have concentration going on what?
Well, I have to roll because I did take psychic damage.
Okay.
Was it 15? So what would the roll be?
10.
Thank you.
It's either 10 or I think half of the damage you took or something along those lines.
Yeah, if it's up to 10. Here, I'll pull it up.
So half of 15 then. So that's 8.
Yeah, or 10, whichever's higher.
Oh, okay.
Pretty sure.
All right, I lose concentration.
Whichever
My
is
dice
greater,
my dice likes the number 2 because I just rolled 2 more of them.
Oh no.
All right, position 3 has inspiration. That is Pod. Pod gets
Yay! Pod can't wait to do literally anything.
inspo. Okay. Cool. Anarian.
All right. So I'm going to fly up to where I kind of last saw this enemy,
Sure.
and I'm gonna swing at him.
At disadvantage.
Right. Oh, there are my high rolls. 16 and 17, so 16, 27.
27. Hits. What's up, CB? CB, I'm gonna send you the character sheet of which they're fighting 2 of. Let me know what you think.
One of them's dead. So
That's true. One of them is down.
We're doing great.
37.
37. Understood.
Actually, 49. Sorry.
49.
That's extra damage. Yeah.
Oh, you're making me do math. All right, here we go. All right, we're good. All right. Is it your turn?
Let's see.
That dude's dead.
No bonus actions that aren't spells. That is all.
Okay. Thylo.
Yes. Yes, it is Thylo's turn. The guy's still invisible, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
But I just saw Narian swing and hit him.
No, yeah, you still don't see him. Most spells rely on being able to see them, or if you're swinging on them, it's disadvantage.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying like I see him. I just know he's within like
Yeah,
range.
yeah. So if you have like a fireball, for example, you can point at an area.
Yes, I can.
If you had fireball.
I mean, I don't,
I know.
but my book does.
The Tome of the Stilled Tongue.
Mm-hmm.
Are you casting it?
Bonus action. Tome of the Stilled Tongue. I'm not casting Fireball.
What are you casting?
I'm casting a spell that doesn't affect creatures with an intelligence of 2 or lower.
Okay.
But it would affect other people. It's like I was like, yeah, I see what happened here. So this won't hurt you, but this guy is definitely nearby. Synaptic static.
Ooh, okay. Go on.
I'm going to need an intelligence save from you.
And again, just checking, this is an area of effect?
Oh yeah. A 20-foot radius
Okay.
sphere.
Intelligence. Rolling at advantage. It's not great. 16?
Oh, I should probably pull up the spell, huh? This is a fun ability that I have, but yeah, the save was 16.
Okay, meets it beats, just barely.
Unless
Less.
shout out to AJ. Unless.
well, you see, I still have my reaction.
Son of a bitch.
Let's just say the spell goes to hit you, and like right at the last second, you like look over, and my spell ghost is there, and just glitter.
Okay. Are you
Has
is
silvery
this-
barbs.
Okay. All right. Come on, baby. Come on, buddy. Not a D12, not you. Other baby. Baby that isn't Pod and or Thylo. Okay. Yeah, that is an 18.
Oh yeah, so 16.
16
Thanks,
meets
Well-
it beats.
Yeah.
Okay, so you will take half of 8d6 damage.
Half of 8d6. Very good.
Yeah, so that's 14 damage to you.
14. Got it.
Yes. That was my bonus action. Oh. Ugh. I'm so dumb.
Oh, what did you do?
I should have done Mind Sliver first.
Mmm.
It's fine. I'm fine. I'm just gonna shoot you with my crossbow again.
This guy's like, there's glitter everywhere. Stop.
At disadvantage, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, that's a 19 and a 15.
Neither hit.
Yeah. Then two giant logs. Two giant sharpened logs just go launching.
Oh my god. Just ballista bolts. All of the surrounding trees like that's just hair. Anarian's hair. Pods in a box. Who arguably has the best hair. Just it's not really. It's, yeah,
Kind of fluffs their hair.
That is my turn.
Okay. That is Thylo Eshna with 7 on deck.
Right. Knowing the general vicinity of where he is, I'm going to I'm gonna take what looks like dust, and I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire on a 20-foot cube in the area.
Ooh, okay. Okay.
To catch him. So make a dexterity for me. Dexterity saving throw.
Ooh, both rolls are bad. Dex?
Mm-hmm.
10.
Fail! You are now highlighted, and all advantages that all attacks have advantage. So I'm gonna take my bonus action, and I'm gonna shoot you with my arrow.
Does that mean it's just a flat roll since they're invisible?
Nah, it's because negates
No.
the
It gets rid of it.
invisibility, and then the additional effect of giving advantage on swings.
Cool.
That's gonna be a nat 20 for the second roll.
Oh,
Pretty
He dead. He's super dead.
Kill them all.
19 radiant damage with that one arrow.
Eshna, how would you like to do this?
Hey.
Well earned.
I want to swoop up the dust, and I want to blow it through, and I want it to look like a little shooting star that's hopping through the air until it finds exactly the pinpoint of the center of this furbolg's head. And I want to have been following it with my arrow until it lands and shines bright, and then I let go, and it streaks through.
focusing
It's
on
nice, clean, and simple.
focusing on Philo. You hear the and he looks just in time for the front of his head to exit the back of his head, and he unceremoniously crumples to the ground.
And I'm just hanging there like, ooh, like pretty.
Esna runs over and just starts shaking him. Where is my levy?
All right, and with that, we're gonna.
That he's dead.
And with that, we're gonna go to a break, and we will be right back. Chat, don't you fret. Hello and welcome back. We are back. A calm settles over the immediate battleground that just went down. Two things are clear. One, Anarian is not himself. And two, with the sending getting out, the party's location is known to the faction that is the Hypocrites, of which Task is a part of. Task being the cleric that Pod gave up in the earliest episodes to one of the other churches, forcing Task to flee the immediate vicinity and fall back to his allies amongst the Hypocrites. The Hypocrites are a faction that of zealots from an old time, before the church was able to say that or even acknowledge that undead existed. The Hypocrites would zealously and would burn down a whole forest, even if there was even just a rumor of undead within said forest. They would purge a town if they thought there was something vampiric going on. All encompassing, as many misses as it takes to land a hit, kind of a thing. Extremists that try to
chaotic
stay
good.
out of the. Maybe. Yeah. That sounds about right.
Would slaughter 1,000 to rescue one important one.
And if the party's location has been revealed to the Hypocrites, then the town, which is very important to Levy and Eshna, is also at a risk. Philo, you don't know any of that.
Are we waiting an hour?
Confusion.
Because I'm
We
still in
can't-
this.
We can't move the box, right?
Nope.
We can't.
Nargan just kind of like floats over to the box and just kind of leans his forehead against it.
Well, I mean,
Doesn't
nothing
understand
can
why
get
he
in.
can't get to Pod.
Oh. Nothing can get in for an hour, so we can go tell Aniani and bring people back. They're safe for an hour.
What? Wow. What just happened? Who are those people? Who is this guy? Pointing over at Seven.
They're the mailmen.
The-
Says Seven.
Okay, thank you, Seven. They brought a package to Levy's old home to try and trap Pod, which is why they are in that. I don't know. They said a name that I don't know who it is.
Oh, that's right.
I'm assuming Eshna does not know who that character
Yeah.
that they said is.
Pod,
What was
have
it?
you revealed all of this information to the party? I don't think you have. It's possible you might have.
Are you saying that because you, Taylor, forget the name of the character?
I remember that I know who the character is from our previous games.
She's saying
I know
it for
it's a
chat.
she
She says,
character.
She says it for chat. Yeah, chat needs the refresher.
Yeah,
Who are we talking
I know
about?
who it is, but I don't remember the
recall.
name.
Yeah,
Talking
what's
about
the name?
Task.
Task.
I would
yeah.
remember Task. Task helped Pod and I contact the Church of Death, I believe, at Cairn while we were in the city that had the original festival. It was Task, and then there was also Little Timmy, I think.
Yeah, that was the last time we spoke with Task before I got captured and
Killed multiple times.
Killed multiple times, and then upon fleeing, gave him up.
Gave him up to the
I don't
Church
know
of
anything
Rest.
else about Task, but I remember Task.
Yeah. That was just something that completely slipped Pod's mind.
How long until Levy is back?
I mean, Levy would be back.
I believe so.
Banishment
only
only
a-
lasts for a minute.
That's for a
Yeah,
minute.
she
Yeah.
can,
Unless
she
unless
can
the
be back
Celestial
unconscious.
drags her somewhere else, you know.
It's
She's
a
off
funny
having
joke.
an adventure with the minor celestial.
Levy, a familiar voice. I think it was Kyle.
Yeah.
Something like
Yeah.
that. Of this minor celestial to a miss that you chewed out the one time says, I got your friend, the punchy one. I'm bringing him back. She won't stop berating me. But I got it. I'm coming.
It was Sappy.
Sappy with a T.
But with a
Sappy.
T.
Oh yeah, to
I
Sappy.
need to just write this down.
I'm
Remember,
glad
it was
someone
such a
remembered.
silly name.
Oh, I wrote it down. I want to search the two bodies.
Okay.
Narayan gets distracted by something in a tree and goes fly up and investigate it.
Just kind of floats.
And then the minute burns out and his flag goes away and he just falls.
Oh.
Are you still in your dark form?
No.
I'm gonna mage hand to drag you back.
Just
Face first.
sad.
You know what?
Aw.
My hawk appears out of the portal dimension and just goes to sit on your shoulder, and so now I just
There you
know
go.
what you're seeing and hearing at all times.
Like, if we're gonna have this bid, we're gonna drag it through the mud as far as we can.
I'm glad you did that. I was also about to do the same thing. I was like a big brown bear, just.
Okay, so there's 1 + 3 glaive amongst
Nice.
the other one was destroyed. As you're looking through the body, go ahead and roll a d100.
I'm just gonna.
Can I help him look in any way since I was like shaking the other one?
Sure.
I'm
I got a
holding him
69.
upside down.
Bashing his
Nice.
broken head against the brick. Where is my surrogate daughter?
I got a
I
69.
don't know if he heard.
69. Nice. 69 gold in the pocket. And while you're collecting that,
Oh, I'm not interested in the gold.
I know I'm getting there. I'm just saying you find it, you pass it around, whatever have you. You discover it, and in the process of discovering it, you watch Wolverine style, the kind of joint here, like you watch as the bottom half of the palm pushes outwards, and a whole mechanism of devices goes off, and slitting out from the skin comes this real long rapier blade.
Okay, so I'm just going through pockets and stuff, and I've just tossed all of the gold out on the path in front of you guys.
And Narayan dashes over, tiny.
That works. There we go. Get them all. Get them all. Now, oh, Narian, you got this.
Can't understand what you're saying, but
Spit
just
it out.
like it's the tone like a dog would. Like, oh, happy tones.
They chime nicely in my pocket.
Anarian now equals golden retriever. It's fine.
Yes, please. I love this. So it is an arm
No,
blade.
can you be a black lab?
Fine.
Yay!
It's an arm blade.
An
Careful,
arm
you'll get
blade.
hip problems here in a couple of.
Oh shoot.
Oh, no.
Oh, I have healing spell. Oh shoot.
Oh wait. So a mechanical arm blade that has been implanted into this dude's arm, flesh arm. Yeah.
Okay. Gross. Is it magical at all? Do I?
It is not
make an
magical.
Arcana check. Okay.
It is surgically implanted into his body. You find a couple of, you find 2 keys in one of their bodies, and a small list of passwords that are encrypted. You can make an intelligence check.
I like those.
Boop, guidance.
You're not sure when it will. Nice. You're not sure when it will come into play, but just mark down that you have some mid-level passwords. If you succeed in this check, the check is 16.
Okay, well that's a 16 without the guidance.
Okay.
So.
You have some mid-level passwords within the faction that apply to the faction of the hypocrites. And finally, a small knife. Literally looks like a letter opener. This is the same knife that was pulled out that was used to cast the flying ability and other such things.
Okay. Yeah. So, do I get the idea that if I touch this, it's not gonna hurt me just by touching it?
Make an
You're
arcana.
gonna make an arcana check on
Yeah,
it?
make an arcana check. What'd you get on that intelligence check though? Oh, 16 plus. Sorry, never mind.
Yeah. 23 on the arcana check.
23. It is a magical item for sure. It will not hurt you upon touching it.
Cool. So I'm gonna take that.
Hi. Hello.
Oh, another voice in my head. Okay.
Oh, I'm
Hi,
sorry.
new voice in my head.
Hi.
Welcome to the Pantheon.
Oh? Huh? What?
Oh, sorry. I guess you'll get used to it, and
Man,
then
it's
just hear
noisy in
some
here.
babbling from the ghost and cawing from the hawk, and
Wow.
these are my friends.
Okay. Hi. I'm Bookmark. It's nice to meet you.
Bookmark. Okay, yeah. You're a dagger?
Apparently, I'm a god.
Oh.
Cool.
Yeah. Interesting.
I'm gonna send
That's
them all
so-
to hell. I'm joking.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm joking. Please don't throw me in a puddle or leave me somewhere to rust and fall apart.
Well, I have a lot of questions for you, but there are
Okay.
some other things that are happening right now. Can I come back? Can you please hold?
Okay.
Upon losing touch with the knife, you would lose connection with it.
Oh no, I'm gonna
Okay,
keep
okay.
that
It
the
just-
knife.
Every now and then you hear.
I'm gonna keep the knife on me. I am going to I'm gonna walk up to Anarian
Okay.
and cast minor illusion,
Okay.
and it's a little gold coin that just keeps bouncing around. But it doesn't go too far. It keeps him in the area.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk up to Pod in the cage. Pod, this is a force cage. It's very powerful magic. I don't have anything to dispel it right now, but it doesn't last long. It goes away after about an hour. So we're just gonna camp out here. If you want to tell me everything you know about these guys that just came to attack you, that'd be great.
Oh,
Also, you.
I'm
and I look
sorry.
over at Eshna. And I take out the Moonsicle +2, and I toss that over to you. And I go, I've been carrying this around. I don't want it. Yeah.
She gives it a little like spin around her hand. Nice. Thank you. Shing.
I might be able to help with your friend in the box.
Okay, tell me more.
Okay.
Bookmark.
I can get in there, and I can get him out. Can I please?
Can you explain to me how you plan on getting in there? 'Cause
Teleportation.
when I showed up here, I saw a glaive hit this thing, and
Yeah, but those are walls. It's an empty box. Well, aside from our friend.
I don't know.
I just, I'm in there, and then he grabs a hold of me, and and we're out.
Yeah, but what if you teleport into pod? Like,
Is this voice just in my head?
Correct.
that was just Taylor. That was Taylor. Ash didn't say it.
Okay, I was just making sure. Is there enough room for you to get in there without impaling
I think so.
Pod?
Probably. I'm very small.
Pod, can you wiggle around and make room in that box for, like, I don't know, a dagger?
Pod is still silently watching Anarian.
He seems so serious.
Yeah, at this point, I honestly think it might be safer for everyone out here if we just keep him in the box a little bit longer.
Oh.
Who are these people? You tell me.
Oh, they're angry people. They do a lot of, killing. Mostly of undead people, though. Zombies, vampires, Leshen, other ones.
Okay,
Skeletons.
why are they after Pod? He's not undead. He's
Yeah,
Well, actually,
sometimes
I don't
they
even know what he
they
is.
They don't kill undead people. Sometimes they just kill people.
good.
Well, let me make a little history check here.
Narayan is gonna stop chasing the coin, sit down on the grass like super abruptly, and gonna have this like super concentrated face, like in pain because thinking hurts, and he's just gonna sit there, just concentrating for a bit.
Yeah, I don't know. They don't let me
Thank
talk
you so much.
usually. They're usually pretty mean to me. But hey, now
Well,
they're dead.
yeah. Got that vibe from them. Real quick. Okay. We're gonna I wanna see if I can take that arm blade.
Okay. Medicine check to surgically remove the implant.
That is an 18.
That is a success. Oh.
That is an 18 plus guidance.
You delicately carve away at the arm until soon you lift out this kind of like Assassin's Creed blade, you know what I'm talking about, on the wrist, but like much larger scale, the entire forearm.
Got it. But it was like inside of him. Gross.
Yeah.
All right. And then are they wearing like any particular markings of the hypocrites?
Yeah, there would be some brands.
But not clothing wise.
Mm-mm.
Okay. I'm gonna sketch down the brands.
Okay. I will send a picture to the Discord of said brand. It's gonna take me a second though, because I gotta find it. What else we doing?
She's
Sending
pretty.
you a message.
Oh.
Oh.
Me?
I'm kind of just
Mhm.
waiting around for us to get Pod out. Unless Thilo, you think you got this whole thing handled and I can go warn the town about this?
Yeah, I guess. I'm just gonna sit here with these guys and figure this out.
Okay. I'm gonna go warn Ani and see if maybe she has a solution for
Yeah.
Anarian, maybe? Okay. I'm gonna turn around and I'm just gonna full sprint
Okay. Start
to
hoofing
go warn Ani.
Okay,
Seven's
message.
still here.
Did you
Seven's
see the
still
message
here?
No, I'm not seeing a message anywhere. Where did you send it?
in the Zoom chat?
Ooh.
I looked at the Zoom chat. There it is.
Oh.
Are you able to do that?
Am indeed.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. Oh no.
It's too blurry. We can't. see
No.
that.
Show. It's a 3.
What's a 3?
Oh no, what did you do?
Did you do the...
So while sitting there, concentrating super hard, no words, just impulses of help me, please. And uses divine intervention,
Oh, you rolled a
Yep.
and I rolled a 3.
Yep.
Oh
I don't
my.
know what that means.
Oh, okay. So divine intervention
God.
is a cleric only like feature, where once a day, you can unless the wish gets granted, then you have to wait a week.
Wait some
You
days,
can
yeah.
try and call upon your god to grant you a favor, but you have to roll a percentile, and you have to meet or go under your cleric level. So you're what, level 12? So you had to roll 12% or lower.
And he did that.
You
Yeah.
did it.
Yup.
So now Feff wants to go to second break so he can determine what god responds.
It is almost second break time.
Which of the 3 gods that...
Well, we've
Yeah,
already
I was
kind
gonna
of
say which
figured
one.
that out ahead of time, but
Right.
Oh,
Okay.
I need to process. I'm sorry. I need this was a surprise.
Let's
I
go to
need
second break.
I need to think. I feel like we just came back from break.
we did. I know.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
because we pushed the first one a little long, but this is
Yeah.
about the time. I can do more
That's-
stuff right now.
Yeah, let's do more stuff right now. I can
Yeah,
process.
this is background stuff. No one's
yeah,
paying
yeah,
attention.
yeah,
to
yeah.
it.
Yeah, it's fine.
don't have, like, a lot
Pod
of
pointedly
stuff,
is. Pod pointedly
well,
is
I mean-
watching.
Paying attention or not, no one can tell because he's just looks like he's trying to, pass gas.
That's what you look like when you're praying, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Oh. All right, posting a picture of the tattoo in the Terraform Discord.
Ooh.
Sorry, the Terraform channel in the Longshot Discord. Hey, chat, you should head over to the Discord. It's got, oh my god. Anna, no.
Oh.
Something akin to this. Okay. Philo. You said you had an idea?
That is something. Not so much an idea as it is just I don't know where I am. So 7, hey, buddy, friend.
Yeah, hey, hi. Hello.
Yeah.
Good job.
Quick question. What the fuck?
Okay.
How do you know these people?
Oh, I know Levy from way back. We grew up together.
This one, and I just point at the unconscious body that's still arguing with a thing we can't see.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I grew up here in this tiny little town. And the tiny little town of Middle Mist, we're just on the outskirts. I was born without the use of my legs, and a while ago, One of the local kooks known as Boaz carried me out into the woods, and I met Amirda, and I was given a fruit, and I got the use of my legs. It was great. I think that's the.
Great.
I think that's the. You seem like you need, bullet points, and I think that covers it.
Yeah, got it all. I
Cool.
understand everything that happened between all of those points. Have you seen these people before?
No.
No,
Yes,
great.
they were.
Love
They
that.
were hovering around the tavern for a while.
Hovering.
Not literally.
That's a
but they-
choice. That's a word choice.
He's mean. Says to Eshna. He's kind of mean.
Eshna's gone.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
I'm not
right.
there.
Okay. Pod is staring at. Okay, it's just you and me.
No. Yeah, it's just us. They'll be okay. Yeah. Okay, so we're in a small town. Where's Boaz?
We're not sure. He disappeared a little while ago. Apparently, he said something to Ani, the elder of the town. But he didn't say nothing to me. He was always kind of a witch doctor vibe. Very herbs and stuff. I don't know much about things.
No, yeah. It's okay. In the grand scheme, none of us know anything about anything. There's too much.
I know some things. I know, where not to hunt, where to hunt. Provide for Middle Mist.
Cool.
At this point, a massive spinning column of light appears around Anarian.
As if this day hadn't gotten bad enough.
Seven goes in for a hug. just like a.
My bird's still in there. What does the bird see? It's just blinding light from the inside too.
Anarian. Yeah, basically.
My left eye just starts glowing bright.
It's coming a little bit out of your ear. Anarian, before you. A difficult image to perceive, even if you were fully lucid. Instead of the usual monolithic, unmoving statues that spoke, is a person, a maternal-looking individual, Amora, but also three people at the same time, holding hands. And both of these things are existing at once to you, and are the same thing. It's just folding in on itself. It's a lot. Let's see. Oh. Dear child, what has become of you? One of them kind of like, and another one of them, the third one remains stoic and serious.
One pops in from a plane being like, this has happened so many times to him already. Come on.
You watch as they sing this harmonizing note, and the singular being reaches down and kind of cups your cheeks a little bit and kind of pulls you forward and kisses the top of your head and heals you.
What happened? Where? You're here.
And now so are you.
Thank you.
You're welcome, child.
While you're here, could you maybe tell me a bit more about these challenges, trials that I have to do?
To grow off.
What I have so far is incredibly vague.
There are two ways to grow in this life. Well, in your life. One is hard. The other is painful. You need to grow in the aspects that are of me. If you are to save this world, seek our attributes. Find the problems of the world within those attributes. Make these things right. I believe in you. And it begins to fade.
I won't let you down. I'll do it.
Okay. The light begins to fade. Anarian is restored.
How long have you been there? It's bird.
The bird is just like...
Is the familiar like solid, or is it just like illusionary form?
It can pick stuff up, so I feel like...
yeah. So it stands. I pet the bird.
Okay.
Oh, we need to get you out of there. Have we figured out a way to get him out?
Yes! Me! Pick me!
I have an idea. Do I want to... You know what? I don't want to know. I don't want to know. You're talking. That's enough for me right now. We have stuff. Bookmark. Do whatever it is you...
There's a moment of lightning fast speed as it turns into nothing. And then right next to Pod, and Pod, you hear...
That wasn't a spell, right?
Nope.
Okay.
Hi.
So I thought.
Hello, I'm Bookmark.
This whole time Pod has just been like watching Anarian with almost like what you see in anime where they're just like their brain is just shut off as they just saw something horrible and horrific and they're
Shock.
just going through it. They're like pure shock. And finally this this thing kind of, what do you speak to it? Where is the dagger?
Appears right next to you.
Right next to
Floating.
me, got a floating there. Okay. This low head turn.
Hi. We're gonna get you out of here, okay? You're gonna be okay. That's a lot of eye contact. Wow.
Get out and grab it.
Shall we? Okay, here we go. Uh-oh. Wait,
Failed the wisdom save.
Charisma?
Failed, the charisma, yeah, thank you.
No.
wait. Hang on. Okay. Let me try again.
It can't now.
Yeah.
Once it fails, it fails.
It can. It's just that particular magic effect on that tribe fizzles out. So it's
No, I believe Force Cage on Oh, never mind. I guess they can try again. I thought it says okay, but it does waste the use of it. Okay.
Yeah.
Please don't leave me in a ditch somewhere. He scares me.
All right.
So what was the plan? How?
You know what, Anari? I'll be fully honest with you. The dagger started talking to my head. Felt pretty normal. Dagger was like, "Oh my god, I can get him out if you just want me to try." And I was like, "Well, I don't have anything else going on for me right now." And you were chasing an imaginary gold coin. Sorry about that, by the way, but I needed to keep you busy and in the same area. And Pod hasn't spoken since you did the whole thing. So Pod, it's okay. We'll talk when you're out, I guess.
Can't breathe.
Can I roll a history check to know if there are any knife gods?
A religion check?
Oh, religion, yeah, religion.
Sure.
Yeah. I can cast spells and guidance. I keep missing my dice roll and throwing it on my keyboard. 16.
16. Yeah, there's no There's a long dead forge deity that was more of a cult than anything else.
All right. God seems off, but all right. We'll roll with it for now. As long as we can get.
There's a lot of other stuff
Pod.
going on. Didn't really have a chance to call him on it.
No, that's fine. You're great. I just wanted to know what the plan was. Knife?
His name's Bookmark.
Bookmark. All right, lovely. What's the problem?
I can't get out.
Oh.
Is it vocally like speaking to all of us now? Like
It
in our
is.
heads?
It is now, and the farther away it is fainter and fainter. So you guys really have to strain. Pod, you're hearing just fine.
I'm sorry.
So we're just gonna have to sit this one out, aren't we?
Ashna.
I was planning on sitting this one out anyway.
Fair enough.
Be running.
You make it into town. You go. You move quickly through and start weaving through people, and a lot of people are looking at you. Just you running. Some people just start running too. Just start running along. And you can see Ani standing next to Kos the Minotaur, and it looks like they're trying to look up in the sky, and they're looking around. Dear. Something about a fire? We're trying to figure out where to send the water for the smoke, but we don't see any.
No, fire is out for now. Problem is at Levy's old home. Those furbolgs that have been around and left the package there, that was a trap. They were laying a trap. They were trying to capture some of our colleagues, and long story short, they sent out a message. And we need to prepare the town for whatever is possibly coming, either by getting everyone out of here or fortifying it, whatever you recommend. Also, do you know how to possibly fix... I don't know, one of my friends got hit with a spell, and now they're not really like there anymore.
I can't say I'm quite familiar with most magics. Kos goes...
There was a nobleman by the name of
Gesundheit.
I'm gonna start with a T.
Damn you all. Lingta.
Tlingta.
He had a faith of a kind and had a chapel within his home. There might be something there.
You could also go and speak to the some of the nearby monks from the monasteries that might be able to help you as well. But that's beside the point. Why are they here? Were they looking for...
They just seem to be looking for one of our companions. They don't see... I mean, obviously they're not the nicest of bunches. They were not doing it in any sort of kind way. They laid a trap for Lavina for some reason, making her the bait. Exactly. So we're still kind of dealing with the situation over there. But yeah, what, Ani, you know the town. What do we need to do to help you prepare for whatever the heck is coming?
Our town's strongest defense is in its anonymity. People don't know we're here. We don't have much defense. I will immediately send word out to the local nobilities. You go to the monastery and see if we can recruit some immediate help from them. Kos, you're gonna go with them. Kos.
Respectfully, if they're looking for your companion, the best thing you can do is leave.
Agreed. Just wanted to make sure you also knew without us just leaving.
And you have done...
not saying anything.
You have done us a mighty favor. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. My colleague is trapped in a magical box. So we're not able to leave your town just yet.
I've never met a box can't break.
Oh, buddy.
This will be the one. This will be the one.
He's
So
about to
let's
do some
not end
growing,
that streak.
It's going to be hard and painful. So.
Let's go.
And I will get on reaching out to the nobility. I'm sure Thorn will not stand for... Who are they?
I don't know. Something about a dude named Task. I have no idea.
That doesn't give me much.
Did they say that their name was the Hypocrites?
I believe so, yes.
Oh, okay. So, a group called the Hypocrites or something.
The Hypocrites. All right, I can work with that. I can work with that.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Okay.
Go team. And she quickly, no, there's no fire. Calm down. The Minotaur goes.
I also just
Yeah.
sprint.
It's about this time the two of you would be returning. You get into view, and
That the box.
Yeah, that's the box.
takes off his tiny little spectacles. This is a Minotaur, by the way, Thilo. And puts it away. Hands them to you. Does a few stretches. Pod, you look, and there is a real large Minotaur just stretching. He's about
You're gonna
100
hurt
feet.
yourself. I promise it's not gonna work.
I am Cos.
Horns come down.
Narian
Bang!
dives out of the way.
It's a
Next to the
hand
box.
on the edge of the box, just waiting.
You watch this you watch Cos as hard as he can. I'm rolling strength. It's a 19 plus 4, 23. With the force of a 23 out of 20. Just breaks himself against this force cage, folds, goes to the ground, and doing the Family Guy pose, unconsciousness pose, you know what I'm talking about?
All broken limbs.
Yeah. I'm just
Horns
gonna go over
broken.
and start healing lights. I was ready with healing light. Just to get
Narian will
him
rush
back
over and
up.
assist with healing.
Eventually you hear,
What?
Give him
I assume you
19
told
points
him.
of healing. I did tell him. He's very hard-headed. Not hard-headed enough, but very hard-headed.
How's he looking? Does he need more?
it's mostly his pride at this point.
Okay.
I can't fix that.
All right. Well,
I've alerted the town. Best we could do, I guess, would be leave them and run to one of the monasteries and see if they can send some backup in a little bit.
I'm getting so old.
It's okay, bud.
that's not age. That's magic. It's anything else you would have obliterated, I'm sure.
Roll persuasion in Aryan, at advantage with Eshna.
I kind of want to quietly to Pod. You know who did this?
220.
Okay.
I guess I could throw some guidance on there for
No,
some
you're good.
spice, but
He's feeling a little better. He doesn't want to talk about it. He doesn't want to talk about it, but he will. He's around. Just
Pod shifts their gaze back over to Anarian, but addresses Thilo quietly. This is Task's fault.
Mm-hmm. And you're not gonna stop thinking about it until you get to talk to him, huh?
Task won't stop until he's talked to me, so
Okay. And odds are Task is probably coming here right now.
probably.
Oh my god, what am I doing? Okay. I have an idea.
bookmark fails again to get out of the box.
Is it the same as my idea?
I think mine might have more steps, but I feel like we probably have the same end goal.
That's surprising. I didn't think you'd want to destroy an entire church.
Okay, so they don't have the same goal, but I mean, it's not like fully not in the same direction. Listen, I want to find my dad, and I want to go home. And the only way I figured by now that I'm going to be able to do that stuff and stay alive long enough to meet him is if you're on my side. So, if my main overarching plan has to have a couple side quests to keep you from not murdering me, I'll add some side quests in.
How does that feel, Pod?
Tyler, you know I'm never gonna hurt you, right?
Yeah. But like a big part of this is like keeping you happy. And very clearly right now you're not.
Well, as long as my friends and family are safe, then I'll be happy.
Yeah. That box is going to come down soon. And Task is coming here.
Oh, he did it!
To us.
He did it! Bookmark did it! Bookmark did it!
Yeah! I could have been guidancing him this whole time.
Pod, you were suddenly lurched out of the box. Oh.
I did it.
Okay, well, it really doesn't matter that the box is coming down soon now. Anyway,
I
so
helped.
Pod throws the dagger to the side.
Immediately is like, as soon as he throws the dagger, he's just like tackled.
Oh,
Are you all right?
I thought I was gonna lose you.
Take more than that to get rid of me.
I hadn't seen anything like that with magic before, so I didn't know.
To be honest, it's a bit dodgy there. I called out to Amora and she came in and healed me.
This is my fault, Adarian. If I hadn't broken one of the cardinal rules of what we do in the church, then they wouldn't have been here to try and take me.
What did you do?
I gave up Task's name to a different church. You don't do that in the Theban community.
snitched.
Oh.
But I did, and it was to help us and you, and now we're here, and this happened because of me. So I have to deal with it.
Well, I just had a little conversation with Amora, and you know what she told me? She said that to pass these trials, I have to learn the attributes of Amora, and to help others with those attributes. So what I think is that you and I help Task remember what happens when he messes with us. I feel like that'll do it.
Yeah. And maybe a little change is in order too. And Pod slowly, like, they're already in the ASMR form, but they darken and get in the same similar look as your dark fallen ASMR form.
Cool.
They get ragged and dark, and their eyes go full black and all that stuff. Or like a deep purple, let's say. Why not?
Is that what I look like?
It's what I feel like you look like.
That is wild. and terrifying. Well,
The rest of you see this change as well, and it is probably maybe not quite as equally terrifying as an Aryan, but I've just also now turned into a fallen ASMR.
so we're agreed task is probably coming here, right?
I hope so.
Either way, we can't leave. Because the goons he'll send, even if we leave, they won't just chase after us. They'll question and torture and do whatever to this town to make sure they get the information of where we've gone. And they won't believe them if they say they just left, because that's too simple. And that's not how they work.
You would say we could just leave.
That would be the easy thing.
That, or we give the town a destination to tell them where we've gone. Be it one of the empty mansions or one of the monasteries. And I don't know, Thylo, I feel like we could rig up an empty mansion with alarms and traps and I don't know.
Yeah.
Prep
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
prep for something, but keeps it away from the town folk.
I think our best course of action would be, if we left, is to meet task first.
Okay.
If we leave it all, and these big bad people that want to kill us come to this town, they don't find us, and they just find all these village people, regardless of what these village people tell them, they're not safe. Even if they give them the right place, even if they say like, oh, they're on that, obviously that would either look like a trap or just bad. So unless Task and his people come right here and see us immediately, nobody is safe. So
Who exactly
think-
are the people that are coming?
I'm so glad you asked, Minotaur I've never met before. I don't know either, but I have a plan.
I lean over to the Minotaur and go, his plans are normally complicated but very good.
Let's go to break. We'll be right back. We are back. Where did we leave off? Damn.
I don't know.
Got him out of the- got him out of the
box.
Oh, right. That's.
Yeah, let's do outros. Do I have time to get milk and cookies? There's always time for milk and cookies, homie. So what's the plan, gang?
I think we're waiting here for Task.
Yeah, I would make a plan, but Pod is too emotional right now.
And Thylo said he had a plan.
That's
I do
right.
still would like to go warn the monastery.
I have the inklings of a plan, and as you know, as I usually do, it'll happen.
As the crow flies.
Ani is he with us right now? Did
She
he
is
come to-
not. With you is Seven and Koss and Bookmark.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
The character bookmark.
I have 18 temp HP. Thank you, another hit.
Thank you, Emmy, for the moon. There's the moon. I got you. I was worried that we were going to go an episode without the moon getting turned on.
I was looking forward to it.
Who's winning? That's not how this game works. Also, Ben's winning. The party is definitely winning. For now.
Costs. Listen, I don't know who you are. You don't know who I am. We don't need to know each other. All you need to know is that big bad evil people are coming this way, and we're gonna fight them off, because if we don't, everyone's gonna die. So are you on board with me or not?
Yes.
Great. I need you to go back into town, get your leader. What was their name? Ani.
Ani
something.
Ani.
Ani. Go tell Ani bad things are gonna happen. Get all of the people who cannot help in a fight out of the town. Get everybody who can help in the fight. Come here. I will give them something to do. 7.
Yeah.
You do the same thing, but with the creatures in the woods.
The creatures of the woods? You want me to get the cattle out? I'm not a druid. I don't...
You're a ranger, yes?
Yeah. You want me to bring in animals?
You have ranger magic? Okay.
Hello,
you know
if
what?
you need animals, I can get you animals.
Yes, but I need you here more.
Okay,
I don't know when they're gonna come.
gotcha.
I can go try to
That's the
wrangle
biggest
something up.
I mean, can 7 go warn the monasteries? If you need me here, there'll be more fighters there for sure.
Yes.
Okay.
7. Go warn the monasteries. Tell the fighters to come here.
Okay.
And also bring an animal or two if you practice that one. That's a good one to learn.
Okay.
Sure.
This is for him.
Pod is silent. Is kind of like whispering to Anarian at this point, like, "This isn't gonna work."
What should we do?
We should leave.
You think Task would leave these people alone?
You saying this loud enough for everyone else to hear?
No, it's clear whisper.
Okay.
I'm not gonna have everyone like listen. Tonight, one of them moment. 'Cause that's just awkward.
That's just cringe.
Ashna's not paying attention to you guys. She's just like holding like Levy and trying to be like, oh, wake up, please.
Tracy, wake up.
I don't like this.
Pod is slowly starting to kind of like get back out of the stupor that they were in as they think a little bit more about this. Yeah, I don't think so. I think Task works like I have. They've always been behind the scenes. They're gonna go after. We've gone after each other in the past, or at least various versions of ourselves. But no one has known about our underground for ever until we told our party. I don't know if Task and the others are going to reveal themselves to a town just to find me.
He's not part of the church anymore, though.
He still only has a select set of skills. He's not about to go on a rampage and start murdering people left and right just because he's mad at me. Maybe a select few people. I'm sure some people will die, but like, I don't think. I think that if we summon an army to fight, he's going to have an invisible army against us. I don't think an army's going to matter.
Well, you know him best.
I just thought we were going to leave is all.
I don't want this town to be in harm's way. I mean, they've helped us, and we're not really done. We still need to find that one Jin's name. That
Eviosa.
Sorry, Eviosa. Eviosa.
Eviosa.
Aw.
With a T.
Eviosa.
Damn it, man.
Both T's are silent. Right. Thilo.
Yeah, what?
I got. Okay, listen. I like where your head's at. It's good. We're trying to help the people and all that. That's really, it's good. It's a good, positive, trait that you have, and I like to see that. I don't think getting them involved in the fight is the right idea. I think maybe trying to get just for us to leave might be the better option, and it might be safer for them.
Are you sure Task isn't gonna attack the town?
Well, Task is kind of like me, right? And you didn't know about anything that I did or any of the other underground people before I told you, right?
Yeah, and I still try to forget that you told me.
Yeah, so I feel like that's kind of how Taskmasters still operate. Then
Task,
we work
Task.
behind the scenes.
Pod, make a history check as you review everything you know of Task. Because you've worked with him for a good chunk of time.
Do I overhear their conversation now at all?
It definitely sounded like
Yeah,
a
I've spoken
louder.
up.
Yeah.
Let's see. With that on the die, and my history check being a +0, that is a 1.
Hmm.
Nice.
I am of no help.
Eshna looks up from kind of just like stroking Levy's hair, and she's just like, Pod, if they move as secretly as you think they do, then can you leave a message in whatever way you communicate in this community of yours, and so that they know for sure that we've left and that we're willing to talk to them, or whatever, so that they don't bother the townsfolk, but that makes it very clear that it is from you. Is that a possibility at all?
Yeah, I think, yeah. Tess knows some of the ways that I communicate, and I know some of the ways that he communicates. So if I were to leave the breadcrumbs, then they would be, and it was proof that it was real breadcrumbs. Then yeah.
Because Esther's just gonna gesture at the package that they rigged. I'm like, because there's a pretty easy sign right there that he was here if we want to start the breadcrumbs there for him.
Okay. Yeah. We could. That's a good plan.
I'm gonna start talking to Bookmark in my head.
No, you threw Bookmark. You
Yeah, I
look
threw
around.
Bookmark.
You look around.
I didn't throw Bookmark.
I threw Bookmark.
Oh, Pod threw Bookmark.
Oh, I meant to say I'm gonna just mage hand it back to me.
Okay.
Did
you
I
go
not
to
say
mage
that out
hand it.
loud? Because I fully thought it.
You go to mage hand it, and you don't see Bookmark. Make a perception check.
Just taking legendary items and throwing them away.
That is an.
Get out of here! I got a brother to hug.
An
I have
11.
locate object. We can find it.
I also have locate object.
Even better.
2 objects. Wow.
We both point opposite directions. It's there! Wait, what?
Bookmark's like, I have a brother!
Did I take locate object? I think I just took locate creature because we were looking for someone, not something.
Nice.
Well, I for sure
yeah.
have locate object.
All right, yeah, you look around. You don't see him. You don't see Bookmark anywhere. When they hucked it, it did not immediately return.
Bookmark! You there, buddy?
Very indignant. I imagine so.
Can I don't know if this is a thing. Can I make an Arcana check to see if I still feel like his magic in the area?
Yeah.
Can I just turn on my magic eyes
Mm-hmm.
and just blink and look in the grass to see if I can see where the glowing object
Start looking
is?
around. He's in a tree.
I'm just gonna go into Thylo's mind, and I'm like, he's in the tree over there. 6 o'clock.
Hey, Bookmark? You doing okay, buddy? What's going on? Why are you up in a tree?
You're being mean.
I'm so sorry about that. How can I make it up to you?
No. Can't.
Okay, well, if you stay up in that tree, you might miss all the fun adventures that we go on. I wouldn't want you to miss out on all the fun and adventuring that we're about to do.
What you gonna do?
Oh, right now we're making a real fun, real cool plan to catch the bad guys that keep doing mean things to people.
You're gonna get the bad guys?
We're gonna get the bad guys.
Y'all gonna be nice to me?
Yeah. You're cool. Why would we not be nice to you?
Roll persuasion.
Oh, Jesus.
Is this a conversation we can all hear, or just in
It
Kylo's
would
mind?
have to be out loud because I'm not holding him.
Yeah,
Right?
but I think you guys are hearing a one-sided. You're hearing Thylo and getting the gist of what's happening. Bookmarks moping in a tree.
You'll get to stab things.
Why are we talking to a knife? What's happening?
It's the one that was talking to you and got you out of the
Anyone want
box.
guidance me real quick?
No respect.
Well, that's a 13 with the guidance.
Oh, does my input of offering to stab things give advantage of help?
Was that a yes? Okay. That's a 17 with the guidance.
Promise you'll be nice?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Floats down.
Thank you so much. We have so many fun. I wanted to ask you a question.
What?
How long those mean guys that you were with that I found you from? How long were you with them?
Long?
Yeah. Were they kind of mean the whole time?
Yeah.
Killed
But
a lot of people?
it beats being in the dark and alone for, all of time.
Yeah, I've been there.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
You get the vibe that this knife is not able to understand the passing of time.
Great. I just wanted to know if I could find out any information from it that would either go with what Pod is saying, that Task tries to be hidden, or Task and the people that work with Task, obviously, or if they're pretty just like, we'll kill everybody to get what we need.
What do you want to know?
Do you do a lot of stabbing?
Yeah.
Or is it-
Usually it's booping around though.
Okay, so the stabs you do stab, they're very specific stabs.
Yeah. The stabs are good. It's mostly all of the.
Yeah, I get that. Uh-huh.
Pod has turned to the Minotaur and is like, I know there's a lot of pauses in conversation. It's because we all can talk to ourselves in our heads. So like, just
He's gonna
accept it's gonna
slowly
be
turn down
long.
to you and goes,
Stay out of my head.
All right, I definitely will do that. Just let you
It's
know.
really fucked up here, okay? Seriously.
Yeah. Well, right. Absolutely. I
Okay.
believe you. I wouldn't
No,
want to be
look at me.
up there.
Look at me.
But
I'm not laughing.
uh-huh.
Okay, good talk.
All right. Just let you know.
he looks at the rest of the party.
I like him. Them. What are your pronouns?
They're kind of fluid. Whatever I feel like at the time. I think just go with just say
This
them
one.
at it or hey you. You know.
Good bean.
Oh, all right.
Excellent mustache.
Oh. Thank you. Kind of blushes a little bit.
A little jealous.
Levy, wake up! Pod is flirting!
I can't believe she's missing this. Jeez. She'll be so mad.
She's gonna be so pissed to wake up!
I've met Task.
I believe so, yes. Yes, yes.
Scrying.
Oh,
yeah, I was gonna say scry.
yeah.
Scry!
Snat one is just looking at me this whole time. Get over there. Go.
Okay.
Learn.
You're scrying it? What's the scry spell look like?
Okay. I mean, it's gonna look like a lot like my usual ritual spell. So I'm gonna sit down, crisscross applesauce, take out the book, open the book, and then my eyes are just gonna start glowing very faintly green.
Okay.
So my hair is just gonna start floating up,
Okay.
all wispy. And with one hand, I'm just gonna start tracing arcane runes. And then right at the end of it, at the end of the 10 minutes, it's just gonna be Task.
Okay. Your eyes roll back. In a dark room, one leg crossed over the other, the withered, melted flesh that is Task is looking right at you. Well, it's about time. Make a perception check.
Oh. That sat on 18 for way too long before falling to 2. So that's a 7.
Okay. I've been expecting this.
I can't speak back.
Hmm.
He just sees a luminous orb floating 10 feet away from him, about the size of my fist. And it follows him for 10 minutes. Unless, obviously, dispel.
Mm-hmm.
But
He uncrosses his legs and kind of leans forward, looking at you. So, Amirda. Not where I thought our little changeling friend would scurry away to, but we make do. I'm going to pay them back for what they have done to me, the years of work that they toppled, the betrayal of frankly good business. I'm going to enjoy it. And then he just spells it. He gets up, goes to walk out of the room, and dispels it casually, slipping on a ring as it cuts off.
cool. Hey, guys. So, Task for sure knows Amirda, knows where we're at. Also, totally wants to murder Pod. Got that a lot. Said, gonna get you back, gonna pay you back. All of that stuff. And then, got up, put a ring on, dispelled the scry, and walked out of a door.
And I would have given you so much more information, but you rolled a heckin' 2.
Sometimes it be like that, though.
They do be like that.
Do be like that.
It-
Listen, when I can't have also a ghost book dad and a bird in the area at the same time, sometimes I don't see things. I'm the smart guy, not the eye guy.
As one
I'm the
rolls to the
spy,
side.
not the eye. That's all I'm
leans over
saying.
to Pod.
Who's the eye guy?
I think that's me and my brother. We gather the intel. He figures it out.
I think he was talking about his bird, actually.
Shh.
Seth, is there any way, maybe an insight check perhaps, but I just want to know if I got enough of the murderous vibe that I personally think that Task is probably going to kill anybody he finds to find us?
You don't know anything about this guy. His face is
Right.
super melted. I would make that insight check a 22.
Well, the good news here is I only have a +1 to my insight.
But with guidance,
But I
you
have
can
it.
give
Oh
it
my
your best
god, I
shot.
rolled in that 20. So I have a 21.
Wait, you have guidance.
Yeah, and he said guidance before you said nat 20.
Are you serious right now?
I rolled a 1 with the guidance.
Beats
This...
it, baby.
God damn.
Today has been. How many nat 20s is that? 4? 5?
I mean,
No, I
including
rolled-
mine. For
Yeah.
the party.
Thanks.
I rolled 1 today to decide whether or not I would be too afraid to fight.
Oh yeah,
I rolled
And
one
then
that turned
this-
out
I
to be
rolled-
useless.
I rolled 1 today for that final hit with my arrow.
I rolled 3
This
twos.
one-
Does
The
that
only crit
count?
I
No?
had,
Okay.
you guys, silvery barbs.
D&D.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Wait, was that an attack that you rolled a nat 20 on?
I don't remember.
I gotta remember my abilities as a grave cleric. So like, you don't get crits on attacks.
Oh,
That's right. You just like
that's cool.
It's like 6 times a day. I'm just like, that's
Yeah.
not a crit anymore. It's not even a reroll. That's just not a crit anymore.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
disgusting.
Disgusting.
Let me go back to the vibey vibes because we are in Emirda. Okay, with a 22. Damn you. You did not see the visage. While this melted and very intense, pained face is incredibly hard to read, you did not see an individual who was chomping at the bit with fury and brutality and already on the move and boasting and moving about and flexing their muscles, and stuff like that, and just all that. You saw a calm and calculated person who is willing to do this the right way to get what they want.
Got it. Okay. Thank you. That is all I needed to know.
Anarian, make a history check because you know of the hypocrites. You might not know Task very well.
Oh, goody. What was it that I was rolling?
Oh, Zalia gives inspiration, random inspo. You're rolling either religion or history.
We're gonna go with history because it's a little bit better.
Don't worry, Narian. I'll guidance you this time.
Oh, thank you.
Position 1. Oh, thanks for the inspo.
13.
13. Task is not the leader of the hypocrites.
Do I know who is?
Yes. Let me pull up a thing. Coat. K-O-T-E.
TKOTE. The T is silent.
Of course.
Takote, actually. It's a Native American term. Brother of Chakotay from Star Trek.
Okay.
I got there, Jeff. Don't worry.
While the hypocrites are a ravenous bunch of zealots, Task is not one to fly off the cuff and possibly mess up in doing so. It is a meticulous criminal of the underbelly. Task. And Coat has to answer to the Church of Death. So to some degree, is in charge of reining in his mad dogs. So there's a bit of a turmoil here. Task wants to achieve something, use those mad dogs, but he wants to do it right and cautiously. But he's also not in control.
So would I know if I would be able to use this attack as ammunition against them? Against the Church of Death?
Not likely. It's possible if you were to go about it the right way. I'm not sure how you would. I'm just not ruling it out entirely.
Right. So then it is unlikely that they will just come in and wipe out the town.
It is what I'm saying is that you guys are not sure if that's the outcome. It's not a definite in either direction.
Okay.
What you need to do, what you don't need to do, what Ani suggests is buy time for the nobility to get here.
Gross nobles. Oh, because they mentioned Thorn, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, this
I
region
say
is...
it's Ani's town, so we do what Ani wants.
Valid.
Ani wants us to.
She
hold
wanted.
off task.
Yeah, she
the
wanted me to
nobility.
warn the monasteries and then leave, right?
That was Costa's advice, was to do
Oh,
it.
Koss said to leave. She wanted me to go warn the monasteries, which Seven is now doing.
Right, true.
So still doing what she said.
Yeah.
Just delegated it.
Yeah, that'll go fine, I'm sure. Comes back
Plus
with a shaved
more-
head.
plus-
Guys,
Well, plus
monasteries are
more
cool.
of them know Seven.
Yeah.
He's around more.
Sir, it's Feffers. I hate that.
To Feffers.
So what would be the fastest way to contact the nobility? And would they even come?
Let's see. What I have. I can cast Animal Messenger a couple of times and send off some messages.
Worth a shot.
Do.
They have sending. Oh.
Oh,
I
That'd be
did not
faster.
prepare that one.
otherwise, I can do like 1, 2, 3. Otherwise, I can send 4 animal messages if we know enough to. Of the households to send animals to them.
Didn't catch that, Jake.
Huh?
Who do I send it to?
Do I know enough of the area from being here with Levy to at least know the noble, like one person on the noble household of each?
Let me check my notes.
Some of the more prominent ones, the houses that everyone wants to work at because
Who's the guy that flirted with you?
they were House Thorn.
Oh, that was House Thorn. House Thorn is already being warned though, aren't they?
Yeah, but if you send a message to
True.
that guy,
I'll send a message to that guy. Yeah.
So that's all the way in. Is that still in Cairn? Is there any of Thorn's people that are
No.
closer?
but he could teleport. He could use the teleportation circles.
The teleportation circles belong to the Church of Death.
Yeah, but if he doesn't tell them why.
Sure.
I'll
The most prominent
Braylor.
houses in this realm
Oh yeah.
are House Thorn, House Fold, and House Cyrom.
Okay. I'm assuming I've been around enough and done enough shows to know one person from each of those. Because
What
wait,
if-
hold-
For the point of ascending, yeah, I'd say so. Okay, music.
What if-
just pop off on me? Why don't you? That's
You just
fine.
send a message to Braylor and tell him what's happening, but then also tell him to have somebody from his you know,
alert the other houses.
Yeah. from his cast to alert all of the other houses.
That makes sense.
Braylor will do whatever he can to save you. He's like, that. I think that's my future wife, so I have to.
I don't remember. I remember turning down all the flirting, but
Yeah, but that makes him want you more.
That's true. That is
He's a
how
lord,
flirting
and
works.
some lady said no to him. He's like, no, absolutely, I have to.
It's the chase.
I didn't notice the wedding ring whatsoever.
The one that liked you was Wuniri.
Wuniri.
And Braylor was the one that liked
Levy.
So,
But turned Levy down, right? Or
Wuniri
Waylor was like
advised kindly to Levy that she should not pursue Lord Braylor out of concern for her safety. That other people, other nobles, jealously would strike out.
That's fine.
Tell him
I'll
that
send
she's
one.
been banished and those people are coming to get you.
Yep, that is the plan.
Sorry, real quick. What were the other two? There's Thorn, and what are the other two noble?
Cyrom
Fold
and Fold. Fold being Marin's house, and Cyrom being those very stoic, martial-esque, slightly samurai vibes that you have seen on a few occasions. They were the ones with those gold-plated leaf armor. You met three of them at the tournament in Furinor. I've never seen someone comprise first and count the words. That's actually how it's supposed to be done. Usually people are like, hey, so, hi, how are you? How to efficiently flirt. Taylor and Tracy's How to Efficiently Flirt, a masterclass.
Yeah. All right, I'll send messages off to both of them with I'll look around a little while to pick the fastest flying birds
Okay.
to then send out. Unless Anarian wants to do sending, the birds are going to take a little bit.
Sending
I
would be
think-
faster.
Yeah,
Did I meet the two of them though?
we
I
were
don't
in
think
the.
So I think you had your meeting with them away from the party. Like I don't think was it before we all met up, or 'cause I don't think
We
I
met them
Philo
in
and
the-
Anarian were not
in the-
there.
in the bar.
In the bar, though, where
But
I
was
thought we
Anarian
were
and
all in the
Philo
bar.
there? I thought it might have been just
I
Ashna,
was
Pada,
not
and
because
Levy.
I was very tired. And so I stumbled past them. I never actually officially met them. But
Anarian and
We had,
Philo
like-
would have briefly seen them as they came in.
We had casual conversation down in the bar for a little bit. Because isn't that also where we saw the like Cloudy Kate's old character with the beans? Wasn't that in the same place?
That was Vloxen's
I don't know.
character, not Cloudy Kate's.
Bloxon's character.
There, Cloudy Kate's character is in Windfall somewhere.
If you can't do it, I will send bird. Just let me know.
I can send it. I just don't know what. I mean, he knows who you are.
Mm-hmm. And he knows Levy.
All right, so
So if you want to send one to I'm assuming the one that like Braylor is higher up, right?
Lord Braylor is now
Yeah,
the
I mean-
Lord of the Bridge.
Yeah, if you
Oh,
want to
yeah.
send one to Lord Braylor and say Levy has been hurt and banished, her hometown of Middle Mist is under attack by the people who have done so, and they are sending reinforcements.
I like
He'll
it.
know where Middle Mist is because his mansion is like down that way, and then to the right, and then another right, and then a left, and then by a giant rock.
Over the
Yeah?
mountain and through the woods.
I'll give it a shot. All right, here we go.
All right, let's see what you got, Inarian.
I'm just gonna copy paste what you just said because
I was counting it out earlier.
Okay.
it was exactly 25.
I'm not sure about that rendition, but
I didn't
the one
realize
did
it was
earlier
exact words. I need to hear an exact verbiage from Inarian. Or Eshna, whatever.
Go
Yeah,
inside of his head.
What we got for exact verbiage?
Do you want me to do it, or you want?
Yeah,
you want to do
just
it?
whatever, because I don't remember what you said, which is why I copy
okay.
pasted.
It's Levy has been hurt and banished. Her hometown. It's one word.
Yep.
Her hometown is under attack by the hypocrites who hurt her. They have backup coming. We need help too.
Okay. Inarian, you send that message out with your mind.
They get to respond, don't they?
They do.
They do.
I have a fun trick that I want to do before this episode ends too.
Okay.
Ooh.
There's a pause. The party waits with bated breath.
As does chat.
This is Lord Braylor. With whom am I speaking with, and how can I be assured that you are
The spell states that he knows who I am. He'll know who I am.
Okay.
So we won't have to waste words.
How do I know your words to be true?
He'd have to cast it again.
Right.
Yeah.
Because if they weren't true, then I wouldn't spend 2 spell slots on.
I'm gonna be like.
Well, this
Levy
is
gave-
Inarian's. This is Inarian's response, I believe.
Right, but I can talk to the party
You
about
can
it.
talk
It's in
to
between.
us.
It's not one
I'm wanting
continuous
him
stream.
to.
Spells.
I'm trying to push for Jake to.
You don't
Okay,
need to push
in
me. You don't need to push
character,
me anywhere. In
Eshna-
character, I would get the party's instruct. Like,
Yeah, no,
you know.
you're right.
Yeah.
I'm just.
But-
Okay.
I'm
So
not gonna
just-
tell him what to say. Eshna's just gonna go. Levy gave him a bracelet.
What kind? What does it look like? What does it have gemstones in it?
Oh,
What?
it was those ones that she makes all the time that has the little clear, clear quartz diamond in the center of it. It matches one similar that she wears.
The quartz diamonds. Okay. Yes, again. Lavina gave you a bracelet with a clear quartz gem, very similar to one she wears herself. 8 more words.
You can end it there if you want.
You can say I'm with you. That Eshna is here, or whatever.
I hope you're having a good day.
If it helps. Yeah.
Oh, he has to warn the rest of the nobility too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Warn the rest of the nobility that have villages that have stuff here.
Warn.
Folds and.
Warn the rest of the nobility. Warn the rest of the
Yeah.
noble houses is 7.
Warn. Noble houses
Middle Mist.
of the hypocrites' movements.
Okay.
Nice.
There's a pause. I have inherited an estate in that region. Make haste. You will find it defendable. Assure Levy I am on my way. Okay, bye.
Solid.
Odds Bodkins.
I had enough words. I wanted to end mine with "That'll do, pig," but
Okay.
all right. So he's got an estate nearby that's defendable, and he says we should make our way there.
Okay.
He looks down at Levy. He's on his way. He wanted me to tell her specifically, but he is on his way.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
Wake up!
Before-
Stop dreaming about boys. One is coming here for you. He's on the
Before we make our
way.
way
Mhm.
to the mansion, Tyler's gonna come up to Pod. Listen, I know what I'm about to ask you to do might be a little dangerous, but I fear this might be the only way to make sure that Task and his crew, when they get here, they actually come to find us at the mansion and not try to kill the people of the town. I'm gonna point over to one of the dead hypocrites. Can you look like that guy?
Yeah. That's pretty easy. Which reminds me, actually, and Pod will begin to take the various outer layers of the clothing.
And then I'm gonna cast Nistel's magic aura on top of you.
Ooh, that's a new one. What's that do?
It is a second level illusion spell that lasts for 24 hours. You place an illusion on a creature or an object you touch so that divination spells reveal false information about it. Basically, I'm going to make him appear to every magical sensor that he is the guy that he just shapeshifted into.
Ooh.
I've been casting it every single morning on my book.
Right.
That's why I always have it prepared.
I like that.
That's so cool.
Ooh.
I'm also going to teach Pod the mid-level passwords that I unencrypted, so that when Task gets here, you will have the passwords to go with it.
So good.
Oh, man.
And all you have to do is pretend like you're dying, and with your last breath, tell him the way we went. Like you were here listening to our conversation the whole time. You know where they are. And then when they're on their way, you follow them.
Wow, I had a plan, and this has made the plan so much easier and better.
Man, that was big brain.
I feel like I have one good idea per session.
This will help. This will help a lot. Thank you, Tharlo. I'm really glad that you're still here. You know,
I'm glad you're here too.
You know, I wouldn't want anything to happen to you, right? You know that, right?
Yeah. Of
Okay.
course.
Right.
That was ominous.
Shut up, bookmark.
That was just a Thylo.
Too bad Philo is not too good with insight. I take everything at face value.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna leave my hawk kind of like in the woods nearby, just keeping eyes on.
Somewhere. Okay. Okay. So, current course of action, party is heading towards this mansion. And they're going to home alone it. I'm very excited to see what home alone mechanisms the party comes up with. They've got a week to think about
All
how they're
I-
going to trap
week
this.
And a mansion.
All I hear is that we get to run the dungeon for Feffs to try and get through. That's what I hear next week is. We each get a room that we DM.
Ideas.
I'm very excited. Okay, that feels like a pretty good stopping point. Anybody else got anything they want to cover before we get into a raid?
Did you get my message, by the way?
My apologies.
Yeah, you obviously didn't. I sent Jeff what was probably going to be my plan here in a minute.
I think Ben knew what you were gonna do.
Okay.
I didn't say it was a good plan. Didn't say it was a smart plan. But it is what Pod would do right now.
Do you want to do that now, or do you want to pick up with that next episode?
We can end the episode with that.
Okay. The party communicating with the people of Middle Mist? Question mark. Not communicating with the people of Middle Mist about the plan?
I mean, yeah, I would communicate the plan.
Okay.
I mean, the guy, the Minotaur, is there when we were talking about all of
That's
it.
true,
so.
that's true.
And just be like, go tell Ani Ani.
Okay, Koss nods
Good luck.
and runs off in one direction. The party sets off towards the mansion of House Thorn. It's late night by the time the party arrives. They find themselves hunkering down within this empty, dusty mansion pod. With a 27 stealth check, you find a small corner far away from the rest of the party. What do you do?
So they've spent some time home aloneing the house with you guys, and then when everyone is probably asleep or in a trance or something in the corner of the house, the windows, like one of the windows, kind of opens and Pod escapes into the night and then looks back at the house and says, "It's not gonna happen again. I'm not gonna let him do that to you ever again, Inarian, and this was my fault. And I'm gonna handle it." And still in the fallen ASMR form, walks away.
Naren will catch up and put his hand on his shoulder.
No.
Nope.
Everyone is asleep.
I'm sorry.
27 stealth.
I missed the sleep part.
You're good. You're good. Yeah,
To be fair,
To be fair.
the original plan was that you actually stay out by Levy's old house anyway. So none of us would have questioned you leaving.
Yeah. But so Pod is going to attempt to still try and lead whatever force is coming to this house, but Pod wants to deal with task alone.
And what does that look like?
Gonna use their information techniques, because more than likely, in order to find Pod, task is gonna be using those same resources as normal, to see if Pod has been keeping up with their job. So I am gonna make it look that way, and I'm gonna make it look that I'm not gonna explain that it's a trap in this house, but I am gonna kind of point in the direction of the house. But there's specifically between Task and I, because I know Task knows a couple of the ways that our church communicates, because we've shared so much information between each other. I'm going to secretly let Task know specifically that I want them to meet me somewhere alone.
Okay, and that's where we will pick up Chat, thank you for being here. Tune in on Thursday for Windfall. We've got a Western-themed dark gothic meets late Victorian. It's a very strange campaign, and it's full of really yoked players. Tune in then 8 p.m. EST, 5 p.m. Central, as well as Void Scourge, same times on Saturday. This is complex, and I am here for it. I'm excited that I get to chew on how I'm gonna go about this. Yeah, chat, thank you for being here. Head over to the YouTube Jake and Feffers and hit that follow button for me. It's gonna go a long way for me and Jake specifically. If you want to catch up on fully edited episodes of all 3 campaigns, as well as a couple of one-shots and some of the summer series that we've got going on over there. We're also working on some exclusive content. I have gotten my hands on Premiere, so be dipping into some edited content of some personal stuff as well. Hey, head over to the Discord, join our community. We are as chaotic as we are wholesome. Keep eyes out for the Convergence. If you guys know anything about that, it's Quincy's Convergence. He's rented out the Evermore Park, doing this huge LARP event. Maybe more Ren Fair meets D&D vibes than LARP, now that I've said it out loud. I'm going to be one of the dungeon masters for some of the VIP people over there, and I do believe there are still tickets if you want to go. So head on over to that. Just Google Quincy's Convergence. That's it for me. Let me throw it over to the LARP connoisseur, the LARP artist, the LARP director, the beautiful mastermind that is Taylor and Tracy.
Hi everyone, I'm Taylor and Tracy. You can find me everywhere as Taylor and Tracy. If you want to try out LARPing, check out heinefall.com. We have a couple of different things that we run throughout the year. Biggest game is in November. So if you want to come to a grand gathering of, even in our very first game, we almost made us the biggest LARP in the United States in our first game. So the second game is only going to get bigger. Which means it's not going to take long for us to actually be the biggest LARP in the United States, which is super exciting. So come check it out. It's a lot of fun. You can join the Discord and chat with some of the other players and people in the community and figure out exactly what LARPing is and if it's for you. Play Eshna. She really wants Levy to wake up and figure out what's going on. I'm worried with the fact that Task seems to know Eviosa, so I'm getting real worried that we need to, as much as we do need to deal with this, I'm getting worried about the Jinn. That's about where she is. I'll pass it off to GoodGriefGeorge.
Hello, I'm GoodGriefGeorge, the one that's been causing way too much drama this campaign. And I'm not sorry about that. To be 100% honest, keep thinking, like, every once in a while I'm like, I'm just throwing in dark shit for no reason, and then I went, I'm not mad about it. All right, fair enough. Yeah, Pod's going through it. Pod almost feels like, after seeing an 8th level spell cast on an Aryan, feels like they almost lost their brother, and they're getting in a little bit too over their heads. So they're gonna try and nip that in the bud and see how that progresses the character. But anyway, yeah, follow me on Instagram, follow me on all the things I do. I'm one of the players at Heinefall, and I also do a lot of GMing for Avatar Legends, online and offline, on here and on other sites as well. So you'll just follow me on Instagram, you'll see me. Okay, go ahead, Jake.
Hello, I'm Critfail Jake. You can find me on TikTok and Instagram. This was a fun episode. Inarian went through it. That's cool. Did not expect Divine Intervention to pop off. That was kind of just like I'm going to try this just every day because I get to try it once a day, and maybe sometime before the 30 days is up and I get to reroll, it'll work.
To be fair though, Jake, this is long shot. This is Feffers' channel. How many times has Divine Intervention gotten off?
Of the 6 times, 5 times.
Yeah, so you know.
He's a loser.
Yeah, I don't understand it either.
So it was fun getting to play Brainless Nari and chasing after illusionary coins, though. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, he's gonna wake up and I guess be mildly concerned, if not more so, that Pod is dipped. Shenanigans. Can't wait for next week. Philo, Ben.
Hi, my name is Ben Brainard. You can find me on the internet. Currently, I'm playing a wizard that has just been given time. I have so much. Listen. You're telling me to prepare a house for potential invasion? Even Ben the human would have some Home Alone shit to throw together. You're giving me magic? With an elf?
I'm caught up on, hi, I'm Ben the human. Make jokes.
Dog.
Tune in next week where instead
Now
of playing our characters, we get to play as the bad guys wandering into this dungeon.
Ben's the DM. Everything's an illusion. I'm excited for next week because the worst part about being a wizard is that oftentimes you don't get to prepare stuff, and a big part of being a wizard is having shit prepared. So I'm really excited. We'll see what happens. I'm just hoping that Pod actually sends the bad guys our way and not accidentally tells them who he really is, and then they just take him and go. That would spoil a lot of my fun. Also, Pod would be gone, but my fun.
True.
That's all I got.
All right. And that was everyone, I believe. Okay, everyone pile into this raid. We're going to kick him with Jennings. He's doing a subathon. I will see you Thursday. Everybody say bye obnoxiously for me. Bye.
Bye 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 bye.
And we
Adios.